Weeks we've been tracking a trend here on Fox 10 News. Repeat offenders who get out of jail only to be arrested again for committing the same type of crime.
And if those criminals do get punished, well, let's just say doing the crime isn't necessarily meaning that they're going to do the time.
Tonight, a high-ranking member of the Mobile Police Department is speaking out about that problem.
Fox 10 News reporter Andrew Perez live outside Metro Jail. Andrew, there's a lot of frustration among law enforcement.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Lenise. Normally in these types of stories, we'll go out and we'll talk to Mobile Police Chief Michael T. Williams, but I wanted to get a better understanding of this frustration, if you will, from somebody who's out on the field every day with his officers. So I sat down with Clay Godwin of the 4th Precinct. He shared with me a lot of stories, including one about Cameron Bell. Bell was sentenced just last week for dozens of burglary and fraud charges, and he's only serving 90 days in jail. Take a look. 20 years on the force, you see a lot of good and plenty of bad, but Captain Clay Godwin says it's downright frustrating when you run into the same kind of bad again and again.
We're working very hard on a daily basis chasing the same people. It taxes our resources on the first time. The second time is more difficult because now the criminal is smarter.
As captain of the 4th Precinct, Godwin says he's seen his share of repeat offenders, like Cameron Bell here, arrested in connection to numerous vehicle break-ins and credit card fraud charges while out on bond again. But just last week, Bell was sentenced to 10 years in prison, split to serve only 90 days in jail.
We got him on 2 cases the night we caught him, and he confessed to 12 others. And that's just the ones he could remember in that recent time period. But he didn't just start doing it that day. And as you can see from his South Alabama record, he had 8 cases that they made on him the year before. And how many in between that nobody knows about? Who knows?
And all he's got to serve is 90 days in jail?
90 days.
And Bell isn't the only one. Last week, we reintroduced you to Ted Snow, who was arrested and released in the same week for burglary. He was booked again 2 days later from a previous case, and we caught Snow bonding out less than 2 hours after that.
I had to get my medicine that keeps me alive. Is that good enough for you? Get out of my face!
Mobile police say they're still investigating Snow for dozens of other home burglaries. All of this is a trend that Captain Godwin says needs to change fast. He blames it in part to lack of funding, space, and also communication.
The police department, in effect, becomes a witness on a state case. And the adjudication of those cases are done between the prosecutor, the defense attorney, and then ultimately approved by the judge.
Now, we did reach out today to Mobile District Attorney Ashley Rich to kind of talk about these concerns. We were unable to, she was unavailable at that time, but Bell, he's already serving his 90-day sentence. As for Snow, he's got a court date the first week of next month. We're going to definitely be there and let you know what happens. For now, reporting live outside Mobile Metro Jail, I'm Andrew Perez, Fox 10 News.